Welcome to Drinks on the House. My name is Keenan James, NCCU class of 2003, and I'll be serving as your mixologist for the upcoming NCCU Alumni Weekend 21, July 16th through 18th, when we'll have the opportunity to mix, mingle, network, and learn about the great things going on at our alma mater. But most importantly, you'll be able to support NCCU as well. So join us July 16th through 18th for our virtual ultimate experience. And important to that mixing and mingling is going to be a virtual mixology session, and that's where I also come in. This will be our opportunity to mix up some drinks and have a little fun while we get together. What do you need to be a part of that virtual mixology session? Let me give you some of those ingredients. We'll start that off with Crown Royal Peach. That'll be one of the spirits that we'll use. You'll also need unsweet tea, as well as mint syrup. Mint syrup's easy to find. Go in the grocery store, in the aisle where they have the drink mixers, you'll find mint syrup there. You'll also need some ice. So those are the first four ingredients, and then you'll also need a few more ingredients, including Grey Goose vodka or vodka of your choice. You'll also need lime, cranberry juice, and more ice. All right? So those are the ingredients that you'll need. You'll also need a few tools to help work out things. A spoon would be great, a mixing glass will help, as well as a jigger or other measuring instrument. Maybe you have a shot glass. We'll work with that. Whatever you have, maybe it's a quarter cup, a tablespoon, we'll make sure you have it. You'll be a part of the session. So I look forward to seeing you for NCCU's Alumni Weekend 21, July 16th through 18th. Be sure to register, be a part of the event. And most important for me, make sure you enjoy a few drinks on the house.
All right, Keon Brown here. That was, of course, Keenan James, class of 03. It's 2021, July 14th, 2021. Thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to see you. So much going on at NCCU Dumb. We've got a great show for you tonight. Some amazing alumni telling us what's going on in their world. First of all, I wanted to say that our summer reading, we are still reading Plan B Sucks by Glenn Thomas. So if you have not picked up Glenn Thomas's book, it's a guide to unlocking your gifts and living your authentic life. Come on, Glenn Thomas. That's on Amazon. Get that and support Glenn. All right, let's bring in our first guest. Let me see if I can get him in here. Let's see. There we go. We got Shamar Little. Let's see if you're here. What's up, Shamar?
What's up?
How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. Blessed. How you doing?
Same. Shamar, you're from 2018. You're an actor. Come on, 2018.
Come on now. The best year right there.
So tell us a little bit about what you're up to and what you've been doing since the Sloping Hills and Inverted Green.
Well, after I graduated back at 18, I was working. But also while I was working, I was also doing some films on the side. I did a film last year in Tennessee, and it's still in the process of being edited, and it might be on Amazon Prime, so keep a lookout for that. I also been doing some more films. I've been very productive with those and plays. So I just been foot on the gas, doing what I love most.
Now, where are you based? I see you in transit. Thank you for taking the time. Where are you based?
Well, I am based in Durham right now still. So
come on, Durham. Okay. Excellent. So the next question is, how did NCCU find you? But if you're in Durham, you probably couldn't get rid of us. How did NCCU find you?
Well, it was let me time travel back, rewind high school, and so really Central wasn't one of my picks really. It was some other schools, but what really got my attention with Central was, I never really like HBCU. I was like, I never really thought about HBCUs, but I was like, historically Black, I really want to get into it. And then also my sister was there during the time. And me being her brother, I wanted to make sure she was good. So I looked into Central, and it had what I wanted, which was acting. And I was like, let me definitely hop on this real fast. And I did. And ever since then, Central has been my home. The Sloping Hills and the Inverted Green, I love it.
Well, thank you guys for that. Of course, we always have issues, right? Not always, but thank you so much for that. We apologize for that. Technical difficulties. Let's get Shamar back in. That was me on my end, I believe. Good old technology.
That was my
It's okay. It's probably me. Thank you for that, and we apologize for that. Shamar, look, I'm so grateful that you chose NCCU, even though it wasn't your first choice. You didn't go anywhere else, but you got here. And kudos to our acting program, our theater program. Can you give us one amazing attribute from our acting program for those who might be watching?
very talented and very committed individuals in that whole department. They will put their heart and their soul into their performances. It's amazing. They will have you on a roller coaster of emotions, whether it be happy, sad, upset, hurt. They will have you everything, and that is a beautiful skill and talent, God-given talent that they have. And I was very fortunate and grateful to be taught that and use that for myself.
Indeed, indeed. Now, tell me, give a shout out to one of your professors. I know a couple there. If you had to give a shout out right now to any of your professors, do it now.
Dr. Arthur Reeves.
All right.
Dr. Arthur Reeves. Most definitely, because he has been the one who's been on my butt for everything, whether it be for on stage, backstage, the technical side. Dr. Reeves has been putting his foot in my butt to make sure I done everything right and good, not just for the productions, but for also myself. So I want to thank Dr. Reeves for all of that.
And it looks like because you've been working, you got some stuff in the works that he's doing a good job. So shout out to that good brother.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out Dr. Arthur Reeves. Hope he's watching this.
All right. Well, Shamar Little, thank you so much for being here. Stick around. We've got a couple people coming up, and then we'll bring you back in. But this is Shamar Little from 2018. Representing.
Right, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, man, for being here.
Always. Thank you.
All right, brother. So just give it this moment. We'll bring you right back in, okay?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to that program, our theater program, and all of our actors. We've got so many people who are acting in the entertainment industry doing major work there. All right, let's bring in, let's see who we've got here. Brittany. What's up, Brittany? How are you?
Hey, how are you, Kim?
I'm excellent. Thanks for being here, Brittany Titus. Brittany Titus is a content creator from the class of 2011. Come on, 2011.
Shout out 2011. Y'all already know we was one of the latest classes. So if y'all watching, y'all already know, gang.
We're not trying to be classist, but, you know, we got to rep where we're from and where
I'm saying that 2011 class is something real.
So tell me more about some of your content creation. What are you up to these days?
So when I graduated NCCU, actually, I was working with the football team as a camera girl. So when I graduated, I got a chance to work at ABC 11 Eyewitness News for a while. And from there, I had a few sales positions after that, and now I actually work in a university over at ECPI University. But I'm also doing my content / aspiring actress / everybody wants me to be a comedian, but I'm scared to do that. So I'm me. I've always been like this. I've always been the goofy friend. So I was like, why not show the world?
You're not scared. I've seen your stuff, and I couldn't bring it up today. But I look. First of all, you have to put a disclaimer. I can't be drinking anything or eating anything before you start doing any of your stuff, because I almost spit it out. So the one I saw was you were kind of replicating some of the fraternities, and that jump was so funny, man.
Man,
where can we find your stuff so that we can make sure we tell everybody?
So I am on TikTok at Brit Stay Lit. Crazy thing, I'm almost at 10,000 followers. Ooh, shout out to TikTok.
Let's go.
I'm also on Instagram, same thing, Brit Stay Lit. I'm just now kind of getting back on Facebook. I haven't been on Facebook in a while, but definitely I'm on YouTube as well. So you guys definitely check me out. Again, it's a crazy world. I'm just trying to make people laugh. That's it.
Well, you're doing a good job at that, Brit Stay Lit.
That's it. Thank you.
How did NCCU find you?
Ooh, good story, actually. So I caught the old cafeteria right before it transformed to the new cafeteria. So I was actually on a college tour from Staten Island, New York. That's where I'm from. Wow. And we came down, and man, I don't know, us coming down on a Chicken Wednesday was what was supposed to happen. But the moment I seen everybody, and I mean the flyest, they had a DJ in there, all this good food. I was like, yep, can I sign up, Ma? I went right down to the admissions office. I did early admissions, and I actually got enrolled that day. So Chicken Wednesday brought me to NCCU. Yes.
It's such a common story, a common thread amongst people. Once they come to the campus, and specifically on a Wednesday or a Friday, they're sold, they're hooked, and I love to hear that. I think that all of our tours should be on Wednesdays and Fridays.
I'm telling you, it catches people. Something about that Sodexo chicken, baby, and that fish, but it's Sodexo.
Well, you know what? I think they changed. I think they got rid of Sodexo. But you know, look, as long as you can fry some fish and you can fry some chicken, I think.
Man, I don't know. Okay. I might be a little offended. Sodexo been around for some time. That's been around since like 1910. Come on now, no, come on. We'll talk about that after the show, but it's okay.
Yes. Well, I wanted to ask you, because you're a performer and a content creator, just like Shamar. So, what would you say to some of our talent that's at school right now who are interested in kind of getting into it? Because TikTok is once you go viral, and that's all people are trying to do. How do we do it? And what would you say to them?
Can I be honest with you?
Please.
It's a lot. Like it is. This is not anything easy. I actually had a friend call me the other day. He was like, "Britt, I see you're blowing up on TikTok. Put me on." And I had to really figure out, like, it's an algorithm. You really have to post 2 to 3 times a day. You really have to go on these live channels. And I'm like, man, how am I going to do this with a full-time job, a man, 3 kids? Like, how is this going to work? But I started kind of, quick videos, started learning how to quickly change a little bit more. So literally listen to that. If you want to get yourself out there, put yourself out there numerous amount of times a day. People will start noticing you. Just when I didn't think anybody was noticing me, people started duetting my videos out of nowhere. I mean, I started getting messages from people from Facebook, people talking about you. What's going on here? I'm like, what? So literally just keep going. People are looking at you. So if you're trying, keep going. They're looking, and it's going to pay off. Manifest it.
Come on, Brett.
I'm telling you, manifest it.
Manifest it. I love that. We'll leave it there. Brittany Titus from the class of 2011, content creator. Britt, stay lit.
Britt, stay lit.
On all platforms. We're gonna get back. Thank you for being here, and we honor you and we support you.
Yes, thank you. And also, I have a cooking channel coming out and a whole seasoning line. So, Cooking with Lox and Love. You guys stay tuned for that next month. So, Black-owned seasoning line. Definitely.
I need that.
Yes,
I need that. I need to season these vegetables that I be eating, because I ain't eating no meat. So you gotta, I need some seasoning.
I got you. I got a garlic, rosemary, olive oil for you. I got you.
Let's go.
Yes.
We're going to continue this. Let me get Vic in, and then we'll bring you back, and we'll continue this dialogue, because I want to talk about, I attended the school of TikTok. And so I'm very interested in your thoughts, and because people want to go viral, and that's some people's motivation. So I want to talk about that.
Definitely.
What content is versus just trying to be famous, because that's not always it. So,
right.
All right, Britt, we'll be back in a minute with you, okay?
See you later. Thank you.
Come on, Britt. All right, man. Come on. Another viral sensation from the sloping hills and verdant green of NCC. You got to check her stuff out. I almost spit my water out when I was watching her. So, Britt, stay lit. All right, let's bring in our final guest for tonight. Victor Purcell, you're here from the class of 2008. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, you're a hybrid endurance athlete. What is that?
Yes. Well, I mean, that's not my day job. But,
all right.
But I mean, it consumes a lot of my day. Like, I mean, I'm on a pretty strict training plan, and but basically, what I do is what you would call hybrid racing. It's kind of a new concept. Basically, you have traditionally you think of a runner, you think of like a slim, 6 foot, 150-pound person that can run like a gazelle. Well, there's like this other side where you might have someone who looks like a CrossFit athlete, but can also run. So, yeah, I hope that explains it.
And that's you. You're the one that can run like a gazelle, but you not.
Well, I mean, I can't run as fast as those, athletes, but I mean, I think in terms of somebody who would be traditionally my size, I could probably run faster than the average person at certain distances. So it's endurance, so it's not sprinting necessarily. So there's a race that is it's like 8 1-kilometer runs, and then in between each run you have a functional fitness station that might include like a 400+ pound sled that you have to push for 50 meters, a sled that you have to pull for 50 meters, and farmer's carries for 200 meters. So it's like I said, this is a new concept, but It's fun. It's exhausting, but
Sounds crazy. Sounds like a hit class. Sounds like my hit class. But it's effective when you're looking to trim or to gain endurance or to overall health. Would you agree?
yeah, I mean, I think what I'm doing, you would have to like punishment. So this is it's a whole different world. A lot of people don't like to run, like, so prior to going to NCCU, I was in the military, and but I was always like a decent runner. I just never really took it seriously. I was just naturally a decent runner. So I just decided to jump back into it a couple of years ago, and kind of started taking it more seriously, because there is money involved in some of these races. And I mean, there's also, you can win in your age group, like you look at like a triathlon or a duathlon, where a lot of these guys are elite, and guys and women are elite athletes, but they may be older, you know what I mean? Or they may be at a stage where they can't necessarily put the time in that they used to, but they're still training and they're still doing a lot of things, but they may have a full-time job, right? Like there's one woman in this space that she's like a doctor, but she's an elite athlete. She did it full time for a while, and then now she's in residency. So, but yeah, but that's not my day job. Day job, currently I work for the government, but I've kind of been back and forth. I worked as a consultant in the government contracting space, but now I'm like a manager for one of the government agencies in DC.
Indeed. You ain't gonna tell us that agency, so I probably top secret clearance and all of that. But excellent. How did NCCU find you?
So, like I said, I was in the military prior to coming to Central. So I had a family member at Central. She graduated in 2007. Shout out to Jamie. And basically, it was out of like a few different schools in North Carolina, because I was stationed in Fort Bragg. And I decided to come to Central. And I transferred, so I only had 2 years left. So I did my junior and senior year at Central. And yeah, I mean, it was fun time, fun 2 years.
Excellent. I'm glad that you finished up at NCCU, and thank you for your service. I mean, I think it's always amazing when people choose to serve. Is something that is so powerful and so humbling to those who don't. So I'm just grateful, and I appreciate you for that.
Thanks.
What would be a piece of advice that you would offer people who are watching this now, who are maybe thinking about jumping into physical fitness and are gluttons for punishment? What would you say is the first thing that you would offer them as they start that journey?
I would say, just have fun with it. I mean, and take your time. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody that you see on the internet. I mean, they're posting highlights and all these different things. Like I work with trainers, and I don't do everything by myself. I take advice from other people that are more experienced than me, but I mean, I don't have to just stay fit. But for racing purposes, I do need like outside input. But I would just say take your time, have fun. I mean, there's a lot of races out here. I don't do every race because I still it's not my full-time job. So I want to make sure I'm having fun, and it's like a kind of a lifelong thing that I'll stay interested in, versus like trying to prove something that's not, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you're most of proving yourself and fighting yourself. I think that's what I love about physical fitness. It's you against yourself. That's one thing I like about that. Thank you.
One last thing with that is, I think a lot of people have issues with establishing goals, and a lot of their goals are based on like aesthetics. I think if you can come up with some other thing besides aesthetics, then you'll probably stay more focused on your goals and stay more in tune with whatever your workout plan is, your diet plan. Don't worry about how you look necessarily. Even in like the athlete space, there's some athletes that you think are more fit than other people because they may look shredded, but they're actually not more fit. And that shredded athlete may not be in his most fit state, right? Just because you see the abs, he may be malnourished, right? So, don't base it on how you look and your weight and what's in the mirror. Base it on some other thing that you can come up with. For me, it's performance, it's racing. For you, it may be some other thing. So that's just another piece of advice.
Thank you for that. Because, you know, other people would say be addicted to the aesthetic and don't quit until you get what you want. So I appreciate that piece of wisdom. Mine is body fat percentage, to just decrease body fat percentage to get into a just better form and to decrease, you know, unnecessary fat. What about that, Vic?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. For me, that's something, I mean, I think about that because I may want to cut weight at certain times, depending on like what type of race that I'm training for. So, you know, like I'm 5'11", 200-ish pounds, right? So like if you're doing longer format racing, that can kind of put a toll on your body versus if I was to cut 10 pounds, it could, you know, I might feel a lot different, right? So, but you know, you just got to eat. Make sure you eat too. People don't eat. You know how much food I eat every day? Like I eat a lot of food. Like if you work out and don't eat, your body is going to start eating itself. And it's going to start eating the muscle, right? So, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not a trainer, right? But I just read a lot.
Scaring the people, Vic. You're telling them the body's going to start eating itself. That's
Make
scary.
sure you eat. If you want to work out, if you want to lift weights, if you want to run, you got to eat. And like all this fasting, like if you got, like I said, I'll leave it at that. Because I can talk on and on.
Let's continue this. Victor Purcell, thank you for being here. Class of 2008. Come on. Thank you for being here, brother. We honor you today.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, let's bring in our guests. Let's see. Brittany's coming in. Shamar's coming back in. What's up, guys? It's a great day to be an NCCU Eagle. What's up, Eagles?
Eagle pride, baby.
Hey, Amplify Worldwide. Come on. We got a couple things that we're going to delve into with everybody here. But first, I want to do the Eagles Give Challenge. Eagles Give Challenge. That's when we talk about giving a recurring gift to the university by visiting eaglesgive.com. And then we also go around and ask all of our guests if they will make recurring gifts to the university. So we're challenging you. Vic, we're going to start with Vic, who works for the government. Will you make a recurring gift to the university at eaglesgive.com? Vic?
Yeah, definitely. Like I already knew this was going to come up, so because like so basically I donate, but it's never been recurring. It's just like, you know, you do it, you log in, but I'll do a recurring gift. I'll make it a thing.
Yeah, because it's easier that way, right? It's just like another bill if you want to say it that way, but you're investing in a scholarship.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that I don't do automatic bill pay for anything. So if it's not on PayPal, it's like PayPal is like my only recurring thing. But I'll do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah,
we encourage you because this is the one. This is the one that nothing's going to get shut off, or nothing's going to overdraft, or that's not happening with NCCU. This is, you're putting it into a scholarship fund. You're giving it to your department that trained you so well. It's going into good hands. It's going into fertile soil. So I think that this one will be a great automatic payment to do. Thank you, Vic, for being a guest for that. Brittany, will you make a recurring gift to the university?
I will add more money toward my loans in NCCU. I will. I will just add to the bill. I will. Thank you.
Thank you. Because you stay lit. So you know.
We're already paying. Why not add some more, right? He's building this big old building, Central. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shamar, will you make a return gift to the university?
I would do my absolute best to make payments, and payments sound like loans. I would do my best to get back to Central. Give my like she said, already pay Central back for loans. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind giving more to my school.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Well, that's the Eagles Give Challenge. I lost my graphic, but that's Eagles Give Challenge. Here it is. Eagles Give Challenge. Visit eaglesgive.com, and all you got to do is it's really easy. And if you don't have a department or somebody that you want to give it to specifically, like a scholarship or a sorority, fraternity, or something that's already on the books, you can always give to the annual fund, and that'll give the university soft funds to do things like help kids out during COVID or whatever they need to do. So thank you guys for participating in that. It's important for us to give, not only in finance, but give of our time and our energy, which I know that all of us are committed to doing as well. I started this new thing where I share my screen and we go to NCCU's Twitter profile to kind of see what's going on in the news. So let me pull that up. Go to twitter.com/NCCU. Let's make sure we see this. Let's see, bring it up. Is it coming up? There it is. All right. Let me make it big for y'all. Let's see what's going on in the news today. A lot of stuff going on at NCCU. Well, look at this. We have the Eagle Aggie COVID Crush COVID competition through September 17th. If you have not yet gotten the shot, go ahead and get the shot, okay? I'm not telling you what to do, but look, people who don't have the shot in those communities are dying. The people who are dying are not vaccinated. So just think about it, give it a thought, talk to your family, consult your physician, and look, we can beat the Aggies, okay? Let's see the current numbers. I'll give you the current numbers in a moment. They have current numbers and we are winning, so I'll give that in a moment. New information in from NCCU Twitter. NCCU Board of Trustees have named 4 new members, and current board members reappointed for a second term include Kevin Holloway, Trustee Herrera, and James Walker. Also, the new SGA president is there, Derek Stanfield. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to all of our new board of trustees and our new members and our returning members. So that's some information there for you. They're promoting some of their other profiles: NCCU Life on Facebook, NCCU Life on Instagram. I don't know what's going on with that. NCCU Life account. Okay, follow them for giveaways and prizes, information about all other kind of stuff. NCCU Life. That's good. You know what? It's branding. It's the same, which is great, right? So that's good. So NCCU Life on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. NCCU Life. Let's do one more. Here we go. Look at these numbers here. No, that's not the numbers. But you can go to Alfonso Elder Student Union to get the shot if you need the shot and you're in Durham. Here we go. Drum roll, please. NCCU 533, NCANT 346. So if this was the Eagle Aggie Classic, we done won again. All right. NCCU currently is 533 people signed up for or who have taken a shot, and ANT is at 346. So all you got to do is screenshot the picture of your vaccination and send it to them, and they'll add it to the number. All right. So that's some news happening at NCCU Twitter. I want to ask you guys, we're almost at our time, so I wanted to get one thing that you want to offer people in our final thoughts. I'll start. Your final thought, one thing that you want people to leave today knowing. And this is something that I've actually been just kind of really meditating on recently. And it's not new, but I'm renewing it. Have grace for yourself. Have grace. I think that we are in a tough time in our country. Not only coronavirus, but also my mom and I were talking about critical race theory and just how we're dealing with people who may not agree with us, who may not, how you have difficult conversations with people at work or at home or at school. These are things that are happening, and we always don't have the answers, and we are not going to know the answers. But thank God for Google University, the University of Google at your house and in your phone. So before you go and ask somebody for advice, why don't you do the due diligence and learn for yourself and come to a conversation informed as opposed to coming with a blank slate? I think that can be very supportive for you in your journey. It's been very supportive in my journey. So have grace for yourself. You go to the University of Google at your house before you step in to have those difficult conversations. Be informed. So I want to go to the first lady of our chat. What do you think? What's your final thoughts for today, Brittany?
Again, my final thoughts is kind of what I said earlier. Whatever you are doing, if you're starting a brand new business, if you're mad because something's not right in the relationship, whatever you're trying to do, manifest it, speak it into existence every single day. Talk about it to your family, talk about it to your friends, write it down. I'm telling you, y'all, your mind, it works. If you keep speaking into existence just in that moment when you think that nobody's either looking or nobody's paying attention, that's when it happens for you. So I say manifest your thoughts, manifest your entrepreneurships, manifest your finances, manifest that home, manifest your business. Just manifest it and watch it grow and happen.
Thank you for that, sis. Thank you. Let's see. Shamar
Yes,
Little, what are your
sir.
final thoughts?
You write your own story. Don't let nobody else tell you on how you should live your own life. You are the only one who writes the chapters in your life. You are the author. And like she said, words are very, very powerful. You create a vision board, write the stuff out. And you put your mind to it, you work to it. And of course, with God on your side, trust and believe things will come your way the way you want it to be. It might not be on your time, but it will definitely be on time.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. We got a hallelujah right there. A ta retire over there. All right, Rick Purcell, what are your final thoughts?
I'll say, look forward and don't feel like you have to chase ghosts, meaning the things and the ideas that you have yourself in the past or the things that you've already accomplished. You don't have to chase any of those things, any of those ideas, any of those accomplishments. Just look forward, be intentional about what you want to do next without having the pressure of a ghost, right? The old person that you were yesterday. You know what I mean? So just don't chase ghosts, look forward, be intentional about what you want to do next.
Powerful. All right, guys, we got to take a quick picture. So on the count of 3, I need you to do something. This is going to be the picture that they take and send out, all right? 1, 2, 3. All right. I want to remind you guys about NCCU Alumni Weekend 2021 is coming up this weekend, the 16th through the 18th. There's links everywhere. We'll put it on all of our Facebook groups and everywhere on our Instagram. Make sure that you log on. Register, right? And really the fee that is associated with it is how much it costs to be a member of the Alumni Association. So it's like, come on, if you're not yet a member of the Alumni Association, please do that. Go to nccualumni.org, and of course, make a recurring gift to the university at eaglesgive.com. I think I did everything that Kenza wanted me to do today. Thank you, guys.
Is that some more money?
So it's about $50 a year. I can between you and me,
That's
your
good.
Starbucks or your Dunkin' or your sushi roll or if you just calculate it, $50 a year.
See, look, I don't even eat all of that.
Okay, a month supply.
Do the math and the budget.
A month supply of oodles and noodles. It's probably around that.
You.
Ooh, that's college math right there. That's when you
I got
struggle.
you.
You got a budget on noodles and stuff.
All right. Thank you guys for being here. Remember that
It's all right. I'm about to take my 2-year-old off. She be good.
Look, remember that an eagle is no common, ordinary barnyard fowl. And what we like to say here is that you belong at NCCU. So until next week, guys, and next week's I think our last show for our hiatus in August. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be a powerful show next week. So thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. Take care.
Thank you. They got to take care.
Thank you for inviting us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Keon, why you laughing?